Alright, we're gonna try this right out here, see if we got a good. Can y'all see me? Alright, how about now? How about now? How about now? You can see me. Tell you what. Okay, so, probably can't hear a damn thing I'm saying now, because I didn't even put my damn mic in yet, so let's go ahead and get that done.
Old Red, get me some duct tape.
Before I go ahead and get her on the grill, on my smoker, got it right here on the right hand side. We got our brisket. Look at her. Look at her. And then we got our burn ends here, Old Red burn ends. We're gonna get them on there. Now you notice the difference in color. So right here on the brisket, all we got is your standard pepper, salt, and some garlic. Okay, nothing special, nothing fancy on there. Now the pepper we got on there, that's a carnivore special, right? That's a black. Well, there's a lot of black pepper, but you know what I mean. So this one's designed to look that way. So don't be thinking it's burning off. It's just fine. It's just fine.
Guide you.
And then we're gonna go ahead. We got the special. I did add a little bit of the carnivore special onto my burn ends in here, mixed with some of my other crunch cookie crunch, and I'm expecting them to look pretty good. We're gonna get them on a smoker now and start getting them rendered. Now this ain't nothing new. Y'all seen before with my shotgun shells. And for you little piglets out there, or not piglets, but piglings, a pigling, if you don't know, is somebody that's fresh and brand new to the flavorverse and trying to figure things out on their own, so they can smell good too. Walking around smelling like mesquite and hickory, you just better protect yourself. Maybe get some bodyguards or something. You just have no idea. But anyway, get yourself some manicotti noodles. Manicotti, mucotti, unicotti. What the hell? Oh, that's upside down. So now these shells are delicate, right? But you gotta stuff them. I went ahead and pre-made my stuffing. I got some sausage in there. Now you can use anything you want. Sausage, some previous smoked brisket. You can use pulled pork, whatever you got. You can go ahead and mix it in there with your favorite types of cheeses, like cream cheese. I'm using a Mexican 3-cheese blend, and some hot sausage. Well, it was actually medium sausage. I cooked that all up, and that's all in there. Diced up an onion. You can dice up a little jalapeno one. And now some talked about putting it into a piping bag, a little plastic bag, cut off the just pop it all in there. It might be easier. I don't do that. I've tried a few times and broke it, so all I'm gonna do, nothing special, just gonna take it and just start shoving it in there. Just like that. You all know the procedure. Probably should do it over this bowl so all that extra droppings can drop in there and not in my pan. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get these all stuffed up, and then you wanna go sit them in the refrigerator 4 hours. Not a minute early or less, not a minute later. 4 hours is the magic number. It's a scientific experiment from a lot of professionals all around the country been doing this. They've been trying all their little methods. You can watch some of the other YouTube channels and they'll tell you about the best method they came up with is 4 hours. Once I get that all in there, it might take a while. Still running over there about 275, which is okay. Got the burn ends on there. I got the brisket on there. But these in there, they're going to get in there probably right around 1 o'clock. Pull them out of the refrigerator and get them put on there about 1 o'clock. Now, what I'm going to do is you're supposed to wrap them in bacon after this. You don't have to. I do. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap them up, put them in there and let them cool, get their texture in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to pull them out and wrap them up in the bacon. I might better do that now. They're stronger. I don't know. I'll let you know what I did, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap them up now. So you got nice stuffed all the way through. See why popping bag works better, but I never had luck with popping bag. Get all in there. Now I only have 18 more, 17 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta take my shoes off. So I only have 13 more to do. You can get that done, so you're not gonna miss nothing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and try this little remote control thing. Is supposed to turn my camera on and off, so I had to keep running back over there and stop and going, and doing all that stuff. Get on out here. You get on out. You go on out here. I told you that. That's right. Yeah, I hate doing that, but you know, everybody thinks I'm a good neighbor. I'm a good neighbor. Everybody likes me, but they keep sneaking in my yard and acting like they're just gonna go over there and go poo or something. I see them brushing their feet around, sniffing, looking real like, oh, nothing's going on. Don't mind me. But I know what they're up to. They smell the old southern hickory over there smoking. Old red's fired up. Yeah, reminds me of my last exam. Yeah, he didn't even ask me out on a date to buy him a candle or nothing. So yeah, anyway, you just gotta, scare them off once in a while because they're not over here to go just to use my outdoor carpet, and they're over here to try to get some old red brisket or burn-ins. So I know what's going on. I ain't dumb. All right, so I wonder if this thing's working. I didn't hear it go beep. I'm gonna try turn it back on and off and see what happens here. Yeah, I think it worked. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to rock all the way back over there just to check, but I guess I don't have no choice. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get started on these real quick. Yes. Shotgun shells are already in the freezer cooling off. Now we're gonna stuff these bad boys here. Now we got 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about how many miles I think I'm feeding today. Not for sure. And then I also got some of these hollering jalapeno don't touch the peppers. Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got my damn shoes on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these babies stuffed and wrapped. Get them going. Again, you don't need to watch that. You know how to stuff and wrap. So we're gonna get them going and get them on the fire here in a little bit. But I am gonna do something a little special today that I've been waiting for. Sun's gonna be up over my head soon, so I'm gonna have to get on my barbecuing clothes here, or smoking grill, and just bring out old red special attire. So before I do that, I just want to let y'all see something here. Get this off. I'll be naked. Hell, I can't. See that right there? I know baseball season's over here around the St. Louis area, pretty much. I think today. Anyway, we're out. We're out of contention. I'm not even sure if we were ever in contention this year. They had their moments, but it's over. So you all know there's no crying in baseball. Just get on with your lives and think, well, there's whole next year, and just like everybody else. But yeah, how about those Yankees? They're doing pretty good. They're tied for first place, so they might actually slide in. I think Atlanta. I think they clinched it. Was it Atlanta? Don't matter. Just wanted to get that message out there. Don't cry. Make them Rocky Mountain oysters. Very pride. Cowboy caviar. You know what? Maybe I don't. You know, you feel like more things are the same. It feels like things are starting to change. And put my finger on it. Rub, mind your own pork and business. Oh, I can't tell you that much. Mind you, it's like my neighbors over there. Hey, I mind your own pork and business. This brisket in it for today. Where were we here? We're gonna get this all set up. I feel all tangled up. I got a wedgie or something going on here. And there's Miss Rez out of town, so things are tough. Leave town, expects me to dress myself, expects me to be responsible. That's right, you heard me. She left me unsupervised. Yeah, she took even little Red Jr. with her. I don't know. That's okay. Whoa, yeah. Little Red Jr. here. She'd be like, Papa, you're doing it wrong. She gets that from Miss Red. I think that's just all in their DNA. You know, I got the women got this little DNA gene somewhere floating in. Men don't have. They're just like, you're doing it wrong. Men, we don't have that. See, you get 10 of us sitting around, one man working on a car or doing NHR, and just 10 of us all be sitting around like, yep, You tried to wash my car, I plug it into the Duma Habby. Yeah, it happened to me one time. I just plugged it right into that Duma jigger over there. You bypass that coil in phaser there, and it'll fire up every time. And you know, everybody sit there and talk about that for a while, and nobody knows what the hell they're talking about. Meanwhile, the guy on working on the car, he's gonna hit his head on the hood 3 damn times. You know, but that's how we work. You know, that's not how women work. They're just gonna tell you what we're doing wrong. Not have an indicator light on this side of it to let me know when the recorder's on or not, and I can't hear. I'm gonna have to set a beeper or a mirror up there just to see if I'm recording or not. This is what happens when you just have nothing but a phone to work with. See if I can hear it. And turn the flavor verse here into a Wingdom verse. You know, we done talked about y'all know by now we got that new book coming out in 2026. Hell, I was gonna only have 100 recipes for winging there, but might have to revise that. I'm about up to 250 now. Who would have thunk it? But I'm probably just gonna go ahead and narrow it down to maybe 100, 150, 200. I don't know, you know I can't count, so that don't really matter. But today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do one of these here special edition recipe today from my good buddy Roland. We're going to give it a name, stick it in the book there. Don't know what we're going to call it yet. You got any ideas what we're going to call this secret family recipe handed down from generation to generation to generation? No? All right, then. We'll just make something up unless y'all got any ideas. What you got? Give me an idea. Come on, okay. Hear that? No, my crickets. Literally, I hear crickets. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, you want to see something? You want to see something right here? Look at that. I'll show you something right here. One of the burn-ins we were working on this morning. Oh, yeah, they turned out mighty fine. I'm gonna let them settle. They're taking a nap right now. So we're just gonna let them nap just a little bit here, and then tell you what, we're gonna sit there and have a couple. But different story here. We're gonna get back to the family recipe here that we don't know what the name of it is yet, and we're gonna take our binder. You notice it's spicy. All right, Cooter likes it spicy, so we're gonna do spicy. and hot. Ain't nothing better than a nice, hot, spicy cougar. And we got Dano here. I don't know if you ever heard about Dano, right? I know everybody heard about Dano. You can find them anywhere. This is the good stuff right here, okay? You need to get, you just trust us. Just trust them, all right? All right, so I'm going to spice her up with this binding agent called Agent Binder. Everybody's got a binder, right? Or is that a bender? Everybody goes on a bender or binder, all right. So we're just going to gently, we don't need a whole lot, right? Some people don't use it, but you're going to find that it's just a whole lot better that way. You want to get a nice glaze on there, and then you're just going to sit there and, you're going to rub with intention. You're going to rub with consent. Make sure you got the consent. And you're going to be content when you're rubbing her too.
Never forget
right? You're
going
to get it all over the place. Nothing more important than when you're getting in the rub, and you make sure you're getting in there deep, making sure that you can hear her moan, right? You got to hear her moan. You want to rub, you got to rub her the right way. You got to rub responsibly. Nobody wants an irresponsible rub, right? You're just wasting your time and money, especially if you're paying for the rub. So just get it all worked in there, just like that. Now I've got a problem because I'm not going to be shut off the camera with my yellow sticky fingers. All right, there we go. See, there ain't nothing, again, you piglets out there. I didn't say piglets, I said pitlets. Talked about this earlier, pitlet. When you just now learn how to do this. If you ain't got your first rub in, didn't know how to treat her, I bet you didn't play the soft music either. Didn't talk to her sweet. And well, you're going to learn here in Flavorverse, especially when we do over 100 different videos on wings by themselves. You're going to learn a little bit of each kind. Now, you missed a good rubbing session this morning with Brisket. I got to go ahead and take another picture. Yeah, so you sure that this old Dano's not supposed to have any salt in it, but we licked it. It's pretty good. So I went ahead and dusted the one side. Y'all know how to dust. There ain't no reason you have to see all that. But again, go ahead and get every side. Now with the wings, you want to sit there and let it rest for a while. Ideally, a couple hours would be great. 6 hours. To let that start to sink in there. That skin and that fat. That's actually what helps pulls it in there, right? So the longer it sits, the more it's going to actually work. But we don't have that. We don't have that time. But what we are going to do, because we're waiting for the grill to get ready anyway. So she's going to get a good rest time, and that's going to work its way in there. It's going to really suck some of the season down into it. Then we're going to get her on the grill. Now, if you're cooking them in the oven, you're going to do about 425, 450, and you're going to do it for about till they're done. Now, sometimes that can take about 2.5 hours. So these are going to be good. We're going to let them sit for a while. We're going to come up and just let that seasoning do its job. And then, meanwhile, we'll get that going. And I think that brisket's just about, I was pushing about 158. We're going to wrap her around 165. I got to find my parchment paper. All right, here we go. See, we got this brisket waiting time. We put it on there. She's wrapped up. She's ready to go. So, there's only one thing to do here when you're waiting for your brisket to get done. You just got to sit back. Well, you got to have some fun. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You get it, girl.
Seen dust in the storms and the years rolled on home. Left out on porches and battlefields alone. You can push at the stars, pull tight on these lines, but you messed with the stripes and your cross in the line. Been battered and worn.
Ricochet back and hit it? Is that what happened?
We bend, we fight, but we don't break. The soul fight don't play.
You gotta have some fun. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You get it, girl.
But it won't give in. Stars and the stripes got a backbone of steel. Ask you once, boy, but we'll never kneel. Won't bleed, won't bleed. Red, white, and blue, that's a promise we keep. Won't bleed, won't bleed. Ask you once, then we dig our feet. Threads might unravel, colors get worn thin, but the meaning runs deeper than cotton or skin. Through rain and the mud, under sunlight or shade, it stands for the promise our fathers once made. This old flag don't plead, it just waves in the wind. Might tear at the seams, but it won't give in. Stars and the stripes got a backbone of steel. Ask you once, boy, but we'll never. The man, the myth, the legend in the sun. Cold beer in his hand and his work's never done. Fixes up the tractor with duct tape and a grin. If it's broke, he'll patch it, then he'll do it all again. Yeah, Red, oh Red, he's the talk of the county from tailgate to shed.
God bless America. God bless your smokers. God bless Old Red.
He'll smoke a brisket slow with cooter at his side. Raccoon in the cooler, bacon sizzling wide. When the clock strikes noon, you'll hear those rifles blast. If there's a target, Red'll nail it. First shot never lasts. With America in his soul and pride on his tongue, he's got vice flexing and that beer belly slung. Old Red, the man, the myth, the legend.
God bless America, God bless your smokers, and God bless Old Red. We will see you all next time.